who would like to remind me what we did previously on the Vanguard? Yes, Craig, you have been nominated. Yes. $4 million. Huh? No, bit of both. Knolls. Yes. Pate. No, but I can see she does. That is about it. That's an amazing recap. Have some inspiration for that. Yes, you did, didn't you? No, just some good teamwork. What's I heard the other day? There's no I in team, but there's five eyes in individual brilliance. Anyway, so if everyone's caught up to speed, we will jump in the middle of the action that's going all around. Hayes, you're first, my love. Of course you can. Cool. Well, then we have Tom, who stood in the middle of the market square while shit's going crazy around him. Yeah. Yes. No. 5 minutes we've been going. 5 minutes. I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. What does Tom want to do with his eyes? I mean, if you want to. No. Okay, let's say yes, but you take it out. I'm going to give you disadvantage on perception because you're down one eye. Is Alethea aware you're going to throw an eye at her? Okay, I like that. I'm going to need dexterity to catch it, athletics to throw it, or if you can argue another skill. No. No. Nice try, though. Could you touch your eye and do something with it? That'd be weird. That'd be weird. Are you ready? Yeah. Yes. I'll allow that. I'll allow it. That's perfect. It's weird, but I love it. Mm. Yeah. hmm Look, I think if this is something you want to do going forward, I'll even give you disadvantage perceptions from the eyes point of view, maybe. Some kind of shitty scrying. Something like that. Holy! What does it... Paint me a word picture. What does it look like? Nice. I mean, no pressure. Oh, do you record something into your eye? Um, I'm going to give you inspiration just for the entire absurd concept of the bad pun into this mechanic, into a nat 20. It's beautiful. Uh, so now, no pressure, Alethea. I mean, for a start, do you even notice it? There's a guy next to you who's throwing some fireworks. Can you give me a perception? Beautiful. The teamwork synergy going on here is just impeccable. Impeccable. So you, from the corner of your eye, you spot Tom doing something. You've not seen him do it before, but he throws something in your direction. You're aware of it. You reach out your hand and you roll a dex save. Or sleight of hand. I'll let you do either. Yeah, you missed that. That guy, that bounces off the roof and rolls. No, I mean if you want to. I mean, that's lovely. With a 17, it falls. Thrown with a 21, caught with a 17. It's like it lands pretty much in your hand. You don't even have to reach too far for it. Alethea now has Tom's eye. Yes. Does it beep? Oh, it doesn't. I was going to say, does it light up? Does it beep? Does it hover? How do you know that there's an answer machine message? Love it. Yeah. Crazy. Amazing. Mm. Okay, so what do you say to them? Hi, I'm Tom. They they're not paying you very much attention. The two women in this group are imminently on the verge of a cat fight. They are fighting over the man that stands between them. So there's lots of screaming and shouting and pushing and shoving. They don't seem to have noticed you. Lovely. Did you want to use your cannon? Amazing. Hayes, back to you. Yep. Mhm. Yes. Can you give me a perception as well, please? Okay. As you fight your way through the crowds, there's lots of bodies. There's people jostling. There's fire around. Out of the corner of your eye, you can. Are they shadows there? Are they not? You're in the middle of all this thing, and you're not sure if you're seeing the same shadows you see everywhere. Mm. At 16, you've spotted them, so you're pretty sure that you can see something there, but your perception of these things, of course, is slightly more tainted than normal at the moment. So whether or not you believe they are there, whether it's a figment of your imagination, I leave that to Hayes. Okay. Mm. Yep. Mhm. Okay, that's fine. Uh, he's a fancy boy, so yeah. Uh, oh, I mean that's amazing. How is that not a crit? Jesus, love it. Oh, only. Is there anything in particular that you were hoping to pickpocket him for? No. I mean, I've not thought of anything dramatic. I mean, it would be fairly. He's not a noble as such, but he's a famous author in the realm. Um, and so he'll have like a pocket watch, a fancy silk handkerchief, um, a handful of coins. He's also a writer, so he'll have a fancy pen. He's got lots of paper on him. He's constantly scribbling notes as he's going along. So those are the kind of things he has on him. With a 28, is anything? I'll let you suggest if you want one of those or anything like it. Then by all means. No, no. Mm. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Lovely. Obviously. Um, bear with me a moment. He has 50 gold pieces on him. Yeah. No, he's on the roof. He's over here. Yeah. Mhm. Mm. No, they are all um they're like a crowd at a wrestling show that's been downing nothing but beer and coke all day. They are amped up, they are far overexcited, and it feels like it will just take one wrong move and we've got a full on riot on the hands. That's the vibe. They're excited to see what's going on. They can feel there's something in the air. There's tension. There's the imminent threat of large amounts of violence. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Cool. That's like a yeah. So no, I was going to say with your sleight of hand, he's not even realised you're there. So are you going to alert him? Oh, okie dokie. Anything else? Mm. Okay, so after Hayes was Tom, then it's that. Now we have Baltha. And yes, I've seen. How do you want to? How do you want to play that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Makes n- n- not a lot of difference. There's not. There's not recognition from. Is it Sterler up here that you're engaged with at the moment? Yeah. You don't get a lot of recognition from her. She's actively engaged with you. I can't remember what the last action. Have you been like hitting on each other or grappling or whatever? So she's not. Mm, mm, okay. The other, the other, the other dwarven woman did, and she does halt and pause. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Is it a shaped spell or are you firing straight at the crowd? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I love that. S- Okay, that's oh, that hits. Nice, nice. Okay. So what happens is you step forward. Are you bellowing it in rage, in challenge? A command. Nice. So what happens when you ram him? What does it look like? What does the spell look like? Hmm. Cool. So it hits him straight in the chest, knocks the wind out of him, and he flies towards the back of the stage, which then kind of shudders on its foundations. And I take it knocks him prone. Or is it just cool? Cool. So in that case, he flies and hits the back wall of the stage, but he's still on his feet and now looking around to see where that came from. Cool. Anything else that you would like to do? Hmm. Your patience is a little bit thinner than it would be normally. Of course. Who could ask for more? Yeah. Yes. Large and in charge. And is that everything? Cool. Cool. And it is his turn now. So he has been unexpectedly hit in the middle of his grandstanding and pushed to the back of the stage. And he is now very angry. So again, he strides towards the front of the stage. He is an imposing fellow. Um, if you're looking at him, so Hayes. Mm, okay, can you and Hayes, David, you're engaged with those dwarves as well, so you're not actively looking in that direction, are you? No. Okay. Oh, are you? I can't see you. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, and you, yeah. Ah, no worries, that's cool. So if you are actively looking towards the stage, could you roll me a perception, please? But Tom, you're engaged elsewhere, as is well, Alithia's not, but you know what I mean. Okay, Baltha, you just noticed that this is an angry Goliath. You can acknowledge this guy is strong, he's huge, he's imposing, but you're kind of red misted on this. Um, Hayes, you see the same thing. He's a big guy. He looks how you imagine he was. Alithia, when you can see him, he has what looks like paint smeared down his face onto his torso. Um, like it's not paint, but it's almost like it's made of a paste that's been smeared all over one side of him, kind of God of War esque, kind of imposing. No, no, it's just been handmade and smeared on his face to give an imposing look. Maybe it's the composition of what it is that could be more interesting than the shape of what it's made in. But yeah, it adds to the general scariness that he's going for. He is going to point out in the crowd. He is absolutely enraged. He was kind of obsessed with this Glimble character in the midst of all this battle. This scurrying little fancy man leaping around the crowd was just too much for him to deal with. But Balthor, you have just spectrally punched him on stage, humiliating him in front of all of the members of this village, in front of the dwarf on his knees next to him, his teacher, his mentor. He is going to call your bluff. He's going to call you up on stage. He's going to challenge you. What's his spear? Oh. So he is going to push his way off stage, pushing the dwarfen guy Begmar out of the way, push his way through the crowd. He's barreling through people to get towards you. And he is just going to be bellowing endless streams of the same kind of, you fools, I'm Gorthol, this is my... He's giving it the speech. He's geeing himself up. A lot of bravado. But yeah, Balthor, he's coming for you. I mean, you could say that, but I'm not going to. Alithia? I mean, that's bad. Not good bad. Yes. Mm-hmm. He is a skittery little man. It's exactly what you'd imagine someone who works with a lot of explosives would look like. So he has this bag of things, of homemade things, it looks like. He's a little bit kind of... One eye is more wiry than the other. His hearing isn't that great. His hair's a little fried at the end. Can you give me a performance? He hears something. So what do you say to him? Look at Alithia putting on a big girl voice. And he's... Who said that? Who said that? Fireworks? Okay. So he notices you, but he holds the fireworks closer. Yes. This should be fun. Ooh! What does that baby do? Okay, that's fine. 16. I'm just going to roll a straight d20 because I don't have character sheets for a lot of these people. Oh! No, so I take it you're making it non-lethal. You're just trying to give him a really bad migraine. Okay. So he rolls a 15. What does it look like, and what are you intending? So what does this non-lethal mind sliver look like? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's unusual for Alithia. Um, so what reaction would you expect to see in him? So love it. Love it. Thank you for that. Okay, so with a 15, he fails a save on that. So yes, he does flinch. And so you are going to. Um, so can you cast? Oh, it's a bonus action. Amazing. Love it. Didn't doubt you for a moment. Uh, yeah. So I'm just gonna roll a straight d20 again. So what does he need to meet or beat? Probably intelligence, knowing you. 7. Wow. No. Okay. So he fails the telekinetic shove. What happens? Yeah, these are all two-story houses. Well, buildings, shops, taverns, that kind of thing. But they are quite a pitched roof. So you give him a shove, and he tumbles down this pitched roof. It's with a score that low, it's not graceful. There's arms and legs everywhere. He kind of, yeah, it skitters alongside him. Yeah, he does end up prone with the bag to one side, and he kind of ends up ungraciously kind of upside down on top of the roof, legs wiggling around. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay then. Um, Anything else that you would like to do? Okay, it's his turn. So he is going to use his movement to try and stand up and try and scurry back towards you to grab the bag from you. Now, you're on Nebula. Are you still on the roof or are you hovering? Oh, mm. Oh no, no, no worries, no worries. Um, hmm um, he's gonna try and make a swipe for the bag. So I am going to just roll a d20 against however you want to defend the bag. No, I mean, nice try, but no. I mean, he rolled a 12. Yeah. Yes. So he puts his hand on the bag. Yeah. Puts one hand on it, and you're kind of pulling it, but you manage to wrestle it away from him, and he kind of scurries on the roof a bit, slides a little bit, um, and utters a string of curse words in your direction because you've taken away his fun toys, and he's not happy about it. Um, David, your turn. Yeah, this guy is trapping it large like a WWE wrestler on steroids. Oh, okay, that's going to be done from there as well. Oh, this could be very interesting. Right, let's have a look. Did I give him any? Not 20 of those. So which... What am I rolling against? I can't read it. Or is it just against AC? Wisdom. There we go. Oh. Oh, no, you can't see it. Damn it. Can you see it? No. Hang on. I'm not rolling that again. I will take a picture and show you. I know, but tough. So I have switched off the button because I was doing some testing earlier. But he did roll a 16. I know, right? Look, his wisdom is +0. I ain't rolling that again. So, you brandish this concertina and aim it in his direction. What does it look like when you perform on this thing? Is it a specific tune you play? Is it a jaunty little... Nice, nice. Jaunty in the middle of all this nonsense. And he feels it kind of hit him like a wave. And he has to brace himself to shake it off. Shake it off. And he does shake it off. I know. Is there anything else that you would like to do? Okay. So it would now be Hayes' turn, but Hayes is indisposed for a moment or two, so we will hop to One-Eyed Tom. No. No worries. It's Tom. It's just going to keep them apart. That's fine. It's peacekeeping. Cool. Baltha. Gorthol. It's this guy here. Yeah. Mhm. He makes absolutely no reaction at all. He's a Goliath. He is huge. He does not speak Dwarvish. He... yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Good stuff. That will hit. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Nice. Beautiful. Hang on 1 second. How much damage was that again? 19? Okay, that's fine. And a wisdom to avoid being frightened. Ah. But he seems to shrug it off, but it doesn't look like it would have bothered him anyway. He doesn't seem the type to be frightened. Mhm. Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to say his nuts. Mm? Yeah, love it. Love it. Against, is that his... That's all dex though, isn't it? Ah, so it's against his strength. Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, fuck's sake, I rolled just 3 on that. So what is it... What does the action look like? Give me the combo. Mhm. Yeah. Nice. He's still solid. I mean, and Andy looks healthy. Sorry. I mean, very much so. Where's the... Holy shit. Mhm. Cool. I hate that that doesn't roll. Um, crit should crits should do max damage. They really should. Okay. Well, he's not looking quite so proud now. Um, and yeah, did you say you were running a menacing attack? I mean, no. He will shrug that off. I might have to sneeze at some point, so I do apologise if I suddenly blast down the microphone or go quiet. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. Oh, excuse me. Anything else that you would like to do? Love that. Okay, well, it is now his turn. So Gorsal is going to stand up from prone, and he is going to use a bonus action, which I've called Chaotic Might. So, as Balthor may not have seen, but everyone else did, the war paint he has painted himself in is mixed with the powder that's been in the fireworks. So this stuff is smeared all over him. So he is going to deal some extra necrotic damage. And in a 15-foot radius, he doesn't really have any allies around him, but just for 1 round you get disadvantage. Oh, on saving throws against fear effects. But that doesn't matter because he's immune to that anyway. Great. So he's going to forego any weapons and he is going to just punch twice. So that's a 14. No. Mm-hmm. Nice. Cool. Oh, he's going to get murdered. Love it. That will hit. Nice. Cool. Okay. And he is going to try another. He's going to try and headbutt you this time. It's the same as tact, but I'm using some different flavour on that. Oh, that's a 20. Damn it! Yeah, yeah. So, oh, you small, strong little freak. So he is enraged, but he just can't land these punches. And next we have Alithia. Hmm. What do you mean? Hmm. Yeah. Um. Yeah, yeah. So Glimbal's still in the middle of stuff, but people have had their attention diverted as soon as Balthor showed up and Kamehameha him into the stage. Um, but Glimbal is still in the crowd, and it's still dangerous, but he's not in active danger at the moment. Hmm. Cool. That was a 16 to save against, wasn't it? 15. 10. No, he goes arse over tit all over the roof. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, amazing. Well, as Hayes and Tom are back in the room, um, Hayes, let's drop back to you, and then we'll come to Tom. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. 23, that will hit. Good lord. Mm-hmm. Nice. I love that one. Lovely. Mhm. No, he was up there um when you arrived. No. So there's like a balcony here. You may have been able to surmise he's kind of like wriggled his way up there somehow. Yes. It's like a cafe area out, well, there was out the front. He doesn't have the fireworks on him anymore though. Yeah. I mean, are you attempting to get on the roof as well? Okay, so I'll say next, you can use all your movement next time to get on the roof rather than counting the inside and then climbing up all that kind of stuff. Uh, awesome, and thanks for that, uh, Scott. hmm Um, amazing. So remind me, is that a D20 to recharge, or is it just a D6? D6. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's cool. I had it written in front of me, still ignored it. So fine, Tom. hmm I mean, it's getting a bit violent. They are knocking lumps out of each other now. No. Or if either there is a goodie or baddie. Ugh, the moral quandary of interpersonal discussions. I mean, you can see Balthor in trouble, so whether or not you just decide to go, oh well, fuck you, and then wander off, it's. I mean, he is, but he's. Yeah. WWTD, UTD. Yeah. No, he just tried to grab his bag back again. I mean, Alithia just stole his bag. She came up there, stole his bag, pushed him around, and purse snatched him. No, he's on the other side. So this is it's quite a steeped pitch roof. Yeah, but he was over this side. Oh, true, true. Yeah, no, no. Uh, no. Ooh. I mean, correct. Nice. Nice. Mm. Yep. Like with Hayes, I'll say if you use your movement to get there, you can use your next movement next time to get to the top of the roof. Yeah, which is I was going to say, are you just going to walk up sideways, or are you going to like literally arms and legs climb up? Nice. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Love it. Um okay. Anything else? David. Yes. Because Catherine definitely forgot that Balthor had a 21 AC. Yeah, but not when I was planning the things. Are you going for now as he's looking a little bit beaten down, are you all going for lethal or non-lethal attacking? Wow. I mean with 11 it doesn't hit anyway, but oh, still doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Mhm. Well, yeah. So what does it look like when you swing these axe attacks? Mhm. That ends up swinging past the Goliath Gorthol and straight into Balthor. Do you want to roll your attack? Your Go on. You know you want to. 8. Mm. So Balthor, you get smashed in the face, in the torso, in the face. Does Balthor react to any of that, or just shrug it off as part of the occupational hazard of being in a group full of you lot? Mhm. Cool. Well, the good news is there's no more fireworks going off. Uh, Everybody's had a turn now, haven't they? We've got no one else holding. Hayes? I had. Yeah, I'm back to the top of the round, so it is back to Hayes again. Mhm. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Okay. I mean, he doesn't have any fireworks on him now. He's just sat there because someone's taken away his favourite toys. He looks a bit despondent, but yeah, if you want to sucker punch him in the face as well, cool. Hit him while he's down. I mean, you can do. He's he's caused a lot of this, so why not? No, I mean, if you don't want to climb on the top, I'll happily retcon that. Mhm. No, I'm happy for you to use your movement. I'm not going to start measuring out what the building layout is like. Okay, amazing. Oh, please do. Oh, please do. Stop. He's got a full-on pout. Just took my fireworks. My fireworks. Mine. Boom. Do you? I did. Mine. I made them. Mine. Oh, I can. He is a little bit. He's had one too many concussions, if you know what I mean. He's the guy that loves pyrotechnics, so at festivals and events here, he's the guy that's created them. He just managed to get hold of some of the wrong stuff to put in them. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion. 9. No, I was just gonna say, yeah. He just keeps telling you over and over again that he's made the fireworks. He always makes the fireworks. I mean, it's a go on. Just had to spin her through them. Yeah, he's just telling you over and over again that he makes the fireworks, so he's made them. Don't know. He doesn't know. He was angry, but now he's kind of sad. He's kind of sulky. Okay, by all means, if you want to. Little, yeah. And no. So you're gonna fully push him off the roof. Okay. What's falling damage? Is it D10 for each 10 foot? So we say that's 2d6. 5. Yeah, he's broken an arm. He's not happy. You've pushed him off the roof and broken a couple of bones. Amazing at that revelation. I know that was unlucky. So now we have Tom, who's spider climbing up to someone who's already been pushed off the roof. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, sort of from the top of the cage at the whatever that meme is. Do you recognise that that's Hayes? I mean, I would assume so. That's a question for Hayes. My eyes over there. I mean, that's a phrase you don't hear every day. Yeah, I'm gonna regret that. Again, are you going for lethal damage or non-lethal damage? Okay, okay then. So yes, jumping off the roof onto a guy. So you will take some falling damage as well. Cool. What is the impact of an unladen Tom dropping from 20 foot onto a guy? Mm. Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds great. I'm sorry, what now? Oh yes, I remember that. What? Why is that? I mean, it's only in D&D that I can hear the part of a sentence with, and then he got his head stuck up someone's backside, and my instant reaction was, oh yeah, I remember that. Not what the fuck. Cool. Yeah. Do you want to roll damage? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yep. Yep. I mean, fucking yeah. I mean, we're off the grid territory at this point. This poor guy. I mean, all right. I mean, yeah, he's dead. So you killed him. Yes. Yes. Go on then. No, you roll that. You're the one doing the hate crime. I mean, he's already dead from the previous full damage and from the arm blade because he's just a commoner. Okay. So okay, we have a new murder hobo combo in effect. Whatever the hell Tom and Hayes have got working together there. Okay, that's fine. So now Tom has gotten up from pateing this guy. How'd you? Yeah, of course. Mm, all right. Did you? Did you want to cannon blast him while he was down? Yeah. I mean, let's see if you can obliterate the body while you're at it. I mean, it's chaos. Who's going to notice this massive hole in the ground where a guy once was? Yeah, that'll do it. And then you can push him 5 foot into the ground. You create a crater. This guy, yeah, this guy is now a hole in the ground. Hope you're happy with yourself on that one. Anything else that you would like to do? I'm scared to ask. No, no, that's good then. Okay, Baltha. Well, one on two because I think David is. Oh, oh. Mhm. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, we ain't looking good. Mhm. Mm-hmm. David, can you roll me perception? Okay, this is you can tell this isn't normal for Balthar. This is out of character. But are you going to contest the athletics? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's him, and he's angry, but it's odd. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So what does that look like? Mm. Cool. Yeah. So she move you. Let's move you there. Oh, that's it. Yeah, move you over that way. Mhm. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Do you think Balthar almost relishes, like, go on, hit me, kind of make it worse? I want to feel the impact. The kind of the impact of battle. It's all very well hitting and missing, but he's not been hit yet. Do you think he needs that adrenaline? Well, obviously, yes. Mhm. Mm. Okay. Um. Okay. Anything else that you'd like to do? When you say that, he's going to pause. The fireworks haven't been going off in a while. The sweat from all the flames and the exertion, you can see this war paint on him is starting to run a little bit. You kind of, your honourable intention, you're lowering your shield, you've dropped your energy a little bit. And it's almost like he's not prepared for that. So he's kind of dropped his defense anyway. He's going to swing at you, but I'm going to say it's with disadvantage because it's almost like you've managed to get through a little bit with whatever is going on in his head, because I like that. I said with I gave myself disadvantage. Yeah, and oh, almost identical. Damn it, I would have hit you twice. Ugh. But yeah, so I know. Fuck's sake. Talk about timing. Thanks for that dice. Um so yeah, he swings once and again, but now it's like he kind of misses, but he's almost pulling his punches. This guy is like an athlete as well. So something in him is almost reverting back to the muscle memory of like, I'm not trying to kill you, but it's not quite right. So he looks confused and kind of unbalanced now. Uh, that's all I'm going to do on his turn. Alithia is talking, well, trying to maybe talk to Glimble. Yes. Um, his eyes are going to be huge. For a start, you're a very unusual race in this realm. Uh, Riding a cloud in all of this stuff. There is uh, like a constant tick. He's always writing. So it's like he's talking to you, but he is writing all of this thing down. And you mention his name, and you can see it's kind of like the ego kicks in. And he's like, "Are you a fan?" Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Oh, yes, that's true. Okay, so he has been searching for his pen to try and write stuff down. But um, okay, so this pen, how are you giving it to him? Does it appear in his hand? Does it float in front of him? He's kind of, there's so much going on, it's almost overwhelming. So he holds this conjured pen and starts writing. Are you my own private rescue party? How thrilling! Ah, well, rescue away, my fine looking friend. And he will clamber up onto the cloud, giving it a poke, composing in his head. And as you're flying away, he is going to be asking you a million questions. Oh no, he's just on the cloud. As as he flies away, I mean, he finds this note and he's like, "But I was meant to be over there." Um, and as he floats away, it's just a constant stream of talking. Like, "Who are you? Where are you? What's been going on? Who's this? And where's that?" Um, oh, Cloud 9. On Cloud 9, yes, he is. Um, okay, so he is drifted um, out of harm's way onto with a cloud for a face. That's better. There you go. He's on the cloud. Anything else that you would like to do? Yeah. Um, I was going to say, Alithia is now facing a crowd that's half staring at Gorthol and Balthor, whatever that is. But also, you've just flown over there on a cloud. So you have also attracted a lot of attention. Although the dwarven guy behind you is kind of picked himself up and is stumbling along, but he doesn't look anywhere near as angry as everybody else. Is there anything you or Trailblazer would like to do? No? Cool. Can't use that guy because he's pate. David. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wisdom save. Why that score never seems to show right. No. Um, now hang on. It's just to move away, isn't he? Because he's immune to being frightened, so it's not a frighten action, is it? It's just pain, and he's got to move. No, that's fine. It's just if it puts the condition on him to be frightened, he doesn't. He's immune to that. So, but he's still got to move away as a reaction from the pain rather than from that condition. Okay, so do you want to roll the attack because he failed that? Okay, well, he is really not looking good. He stumbles. He visibly recoils with this impact of what you've said for him. What did it look like for your end? Is it something that you whisper? Or do you gesture? Is it a specific phrase or tune or? Oh, for fuck's sake! Of course it is. Ugh, I need to take some damage from that one. Um, cool. Is there anything else that you would like to do? Oh, very nice. Cool. And it's Hayes's turn. Yep. Yes. It's getting calmer because there's not the fireworks that are causing things to be so incensed, and everyone's getting tired. So there's still a lot of residual anger, but it's not quite as violent as it was. So it's definitely on the wane. Mhm. Cool. Nope. I mean, whoop whoop whoop. Um, you have an amazing eye for detail, and everybody here looks the same, like they've been caught up in this madness. Um, they all look tired. They're kind of blinking slightly, realizing that they've gone a little bit over the top, bit embarrassed by what's going on. Gorthol is on his knees. Um, hmm. Okay, did you want to come down for the roof or are you staying up there? Awesome, awesome. Um, yes, to that, Baltha. There, as people are calming down, there are some grumbling apologies going on. There are people who are conferring and talking now instead of trying to slug each other. There's a lot of embarrassed half looks. Uh, but I'm going to say it's Tom's go next. Hmm. Good call. Okay. Just like shove some dirt around. Nothing to see here. Do you want to give me an appropriate role for that? Whatever you would like to, and with a reason. Yeah. Or deception. Deception. I mean, if you can give me a reason behind it, I'll let you roll anything. I mean, if nature, you know the best part of the things to put back together again, you could see some bushes nearby to hide stuff. So if you want to use nature, I can do that. Amazing. Let's use a different role for once. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, go on then. Go on, give us another roll, because yeah. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's but good enough that maybe when like there's a whole patch of plants that grow extra well next year, someone might dig. But at the moment, the place is a ruin, so no one might notice while you're here. Ooh, Tom's got a conscience. Oopsie doodle. Um, okay. But then, did you know that that was haze? No. Yeah. Hmm. How does Hayes react to that one? With silence. Amazing. Baltha. No? Yes, yes. Hmm. Yep, yep. Mm. Okay, the Goliath does not react. That means nothing to him. But the dwarf on the stage does. He has shrugged off um, the beaten down windedness that he had before and can see now that everyone's calming down. So he stands and he shouts. I'm not going to shout because my voice cannot handle it. But he will shout across to this Goliath, who is obviously his protege, his mentor, and shout for this guy Gorthal to stand down, to everyone to stand down. And his voice is going to ring out across the stadium. He's the master trainer here, so probably he's got, is it thaumaturgy or whatever it is, to amplify his voice. So this is a voice of reason that everyone um, will listen to. And Baltha, he reacts very strongly to you. Yeah. Yes. Mhm. Cool. That will de-escalate everybody. Um, it's suddenly like at the end of a nightclub when the lights go on and everyone's like, "Oh shit." If you've ever, I mean, I've never been in that position. Obviously, I never have. I'm just imagining what it's like. Um, it's horrible. Um, yeah. So neighbours have been fighting with neighbours. People have been squabbling with close friends, and there's a lot of side eye embarrassment going on. So I'm just going to go and refill my water. If you want to meta for a little bit, but I'm going to say our initiative's finished now. Bodies have been buried. We will deal with the outcome in just a moment. Hello. He's a big boy. He just, I just forgot how hard you hit sometimes. Mm. Yeah, he was barbarian-esque, so his AC was quite low because he doesn't wear armour. But no, I didn't put rage on him, but I thought about it then forgot because I'm like that. Anyway, uh, yes, where were we? Everything is de-escalated. Mostly everyone has come out of that unscathed. You hear in the distance the cries of, "Where's my husband? He was working with fireworks. Who will feed our children now?" No, um, no, no, I was joking. Don't kill her either. Note to self: shh, shh, shh. Just creating a new nemesis for Tom. Ah, I mean, you did leave an orc alive, so let's hope that doesn't come back to bite you previously. Um. Anyway, yes, you're out of initiative now. What would you like to do? Hmm. Everyone's going to shadily disperse. Yeah, and now Hayes is there. The woman's gone, but Hayes is there. Ah. Oh, so Tom has learnt to lie. I love that. He's evolving. Love it. Oh, there's a new super team has evolved. It's dangerous. Cool. Um, yes. Anybody else? That's fine. So Glimble sat on a cloud. How far up is this cloud? I mean, he's a gnome, so have you left him kind of stranded on top of this cloud? He's I mean, he's not going to. He's a fancy boy, so he doesn't want to. So he's going to sit on this cloud and just watch eagerly what's going on, creating more notes with his fancy new pen. Is it a permanent thing, or will it disappear at some point? Okay. Yeah, I know. So at some point in the future, it would just disappear, and he'll be like, "What the fuck?" Awesome. Balthor, David. No, no. And he doesn't entirely know the implications, but he's seen and he understands. So he will nod slowly and just say, um, and I think on behalf of the village, I would appreciate your discretion. This is highly unusual. This is not how our festivals go. Hmm. Right, that's okay. And he's going to talk to. Mm-hmm. Has Alicia still got those, or are they on the cloud? Okay, that's fun. We'll work out what the fuck you're going to do with those in the future. Can you speak to who? Sorry. So Hayes, you've read at least one book of Glimble's now. Did you recognise him? Because his photo would have been on the back in the kind of "Hi, I'm the author" kind of thing. So Balfour gets inspiration for that. Cool. Um, Amazing. Yes. So if you want to go and speak to Trailblazer, then Alithia, you will be approached by this dwarf who trudges over. Oh, what kind of things are you saying to Trailblazer? Mm. Where is the library? I would like some bread, please. I have two sisters. Oh, no. I mean, yes. Balthor, I would have given you inspiration for that. David, I will give you inspiration for the bad owl pun because they were very bad. Very, very bad. You know me. Love a bad pun. So yes. No, don't apologise. Never apologise for bad puns because never apologise. Um, yes, so Hayes, you were talking to the owl. Owl's that going? No, that wasn't so good. Perception. Nice try. Yes. So how's that conversation going with Trailblazer? Mm. Oh, you what? Sorry. But does Trailblazer still have the eye, or did Tom take that back now? Oh, I tell you what, your hooting's very come on if you can say that already. Cool. So, can Alithia speak owl, or do you just telepathically know what's going on? Cool. Um. Oh, it's so nice. We've developed some interesting team bonds this session. Amazing. Hi Scott. How's the technology going? New call. Who this? Okay. Right. The last thing we'll do here is, um, if you're quite happy to speedrun Alithia explaining to the Dwarven trainer, his name is Begmar, by the way, what's been going on. If you choose to explain any of it, some of it, all of it. Yes. Mhm. Cool. Okay. No, but in the previous map, there were some boxes of shipments that had come through with some experimental weapons and things that you'd seen elsewhere as well. So that's kind of where it came from. Um, the guy had taken some of them and started experimenting on things. So Begmar promises to check their inventory and destroy and make sure none of this is ever used again. And they're going to start putting the town back together. Thanks you all for your help. And if there's no one else who wants to say anything, then your encounter here can be concluded. Yeah, he just growls. Yeah, he doesn't like it, but he's not violent about it. Mhm. Yeah, I love that. Okay, that's cool. As you all prepare to leave, where's Balthor gone now? Ah, oh, okay. If you're all finished here and looking to head out of town, Balthor, the only thing you'll notice as you turn to leave is one of the dwarven females is looking at you very carefully, like she's just trying to remember something. No. Mhm. Yep. Yep. No worries. You have offered, and he's requested the same, uh, just to not speak so badly about what went on in this place. Cool. Mhm. Grimble grumble. That's a shame. It's the most wonderful adventure. Where did you get it? Who are you? Alethea. The Vanguard. Oh, interesting. And who are your adventurers, your friends? Yeah. And as you're talking, he's writing down far more than you're saying. Oh, oh, I would do anything for a fan. Um, so yeah, he's happily signing away. He's been recognised. Oh, he's all of a quiver being recognised. Well, let's walk and talk, shall we? Um, I am quite happy now to move you all on to the next map. You can all move on together. You arrived here late afternoon, so it is now getting on to evening. So I'm quite prepared for you to have um, a little campsite, have a long rest, and look at that little lovely little campsite for you all. Oh, so inviting. So yeah, Glimble's not on this map, but he will stay with you for a while. Eat far too much of your food. Talk over everything everyone's saying. You've all met people who, whatever you've done, he's done it more. Whatever adventure you've had, yeah, he's been a little bit better. He knows someone who knows someone very important. And that's what it's like. Yes, absolutely who I have. Um, I was going to say there's a little bit of Anthem in there as well. So I love Anthem too. I love him. Yeah. So, but if anyone has any things they want to refresh and do, it's like a little bit of downtime. Um, Alithia, if you wanted to talk to Glimble about any specific books you were after, um, can set up a pen pal service if you want. Always happy to talk to fans. Except, huh? I love that. I love that. He is a gnome, so there is of course a size difference. Mm. Ah, okie dokie. Um, yes. So if there's any catching up anyone wants to do, any other things? No, you didn't. Oh, did you do that from the start, or did you just when he warmed up a little bit, you just slip? Oh, he is very impressed with you. He has been asking you lots of questions. How chatty is Alithia? Okay, but whatever she does know, she's been telling him. Okay. Um, and he's been asking you about yourself, about your race, about your life, about the others, because you're quite unusual. I mean, you're travelling with a minotaur as well. That's kind of unusual, and a warforged. You don't see many of them every day. I'm taking Hayes. You haven't changed your appearance in front of him as such. Glimble. No, Glimble. So from his point of view, as like a new guy to joining your camp, there's Balther and Hayes who just seem to be a dwarf and a humanoid looking, but the rest of you are all a little bit interesting. So he's been asking questions, and has Alethea been answering them all? Okay. And he tells you. Hmm. Okay. I can't remember what books people already have. I kind of remember. Um, he's going to talk. Can you both give me a perception? Oh no, both of you mean insight. Insight, sorry. Okay. Um, you can tell that most of what he's saying you already know. Uh, no. Yeah, yeah. Um, both of you know that, and anyone else who's listening will know that he's got a lot of this, what you already know, that's kind of out there, but some of it doesn't quite ring true. It's a bit exaggerated. It's a bit rumour that he's quoting as fact. And to Hayes, you're like, he's making some of this up. It sounds way too embellished, way too flamboyant, but he's presenting it as fact. So, and he's going to eat some more of your food, disappear off into the best looking tent or stuff, whoever. He's not asking, he's just taking, and then proceeds to snore incredibly loudly as he falls asleep. Cool. The rest of you taking um, a long rest? Mhm. And are you all arranging watches, Tom? I know you don't sleep as such. Cool. Love it. Um, yes. Oh, it's a good one. Good stuff. That's cool. Are you kind of reinforcing some of the more subtle rules that Tom needs to follow? Just kind, no, just chatting. You didn't do any murders. You did great. I like that. Okay. Hey, Hayes, I see your message. So if Baltha, um, yep, love that for you, Alithia. I thought you'd do something like that. Um, so if you change out watches, you're more than welcome. Uh, Tom is sitting up all night anyway. But Hayes, what was it that you wanted to do? Okay. I will sort out something for you to read later. Um, huh? Um, um, okay. Well, I'm not going to say it's not that it's not complimentary, but as you quite rightly pointed out, this guy is Gilderoy Lockhart for all intensive purposes. So the notes he's written, he has a much bigger part in this story than he actually did. He's the hero in every movie he writes. He's the adventurer that knows it all. He's the um, no, he's not making you look like a fool. He's all very complimentary, but he has minimised your story. But there are lots of notes. Hmm? Um, can you give me an intimidation? Yeah, he's quite suitably intimidated. Are you looking to send him a message, tell him a message, or are you just going to do that and disappear? Lovely stuff. Okay. Um, yes. Um, amazing. Anybody else would like to do anything before we finish this rest? No. Okay, so you all turn in and sleep as per normal. Angela, I am sending you a message for overnight. Uh, that's how. Huh? No, it hasn't. You. I hate you a little for that, bastard. Um. Yeah. So I've sent you a message. That's what you dream. Um. And in the early hours, I'm going to give you all the benefits of a long rest. Um, Tom, as the sun rises, you spot something just unusual that's like trundling around in the bushes. Can you give me a perception? 8. Okay. Um, you can't tell what it is yet. It doesn't seem to be making animal-like noises. Do you go and investigate, or do you wait? You okay? It was Dan. No, it wasn't. But imagine if it was. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. With a perception, you have randomly fired off into some bushes. Thankfully, it was nowhere near. Um, Everybody else, you've just heard this cannon explode. And. Uh, so, what. So, has everyone come out of the tents? Um, it is very early in the morning. It is just before sunrise. Um, and what you see is this strange little wheeled robotic looking thing. It's like a patchwork put together clockwork device. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That kind of comes trundling out. The token looks a lot more scary than it is. But it is lots of gears and cogs put together, designed to travel, but it's really not put together that well. It is sparking a little bit, and it's kind of trundling on its way into your camp. Yes. So, um, do you all would like to? Huh? Ooh, yes. Someone has, but I don't think it's you. No. Hmm. Hmm. I think that was David who then passed it to Tom. Um, s- I don't know. Do you both want to give me a perception? Hmm. Okay. You definitely noticed its clockwork. It is, well, animated in some way, um, but it's very, very crude, very hurriedly put together, um, and it is squeaking and rolling as it kind of approaches you. Do you interact with it at all? Yes. Yes. Cool. Yep. Give me a thingy, artificer type roll. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Um. Okay. So you pick this thing up and you see it surface level. You turn it round, um, but with a one, you 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 do drop it, and it dents and it it squashes a bit. But that kind of kicks something within it, and a voice seems to appear out of nowhere. And it's like, greetings, adventurers. Uh, I require assistance. If you can hear this, I could do with some help, please. My tower has reset itself. I would be very kind if you would follow the robot and rescue me. Thank you, Talion. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. 23. Beautiful. Plus one. Um, you come over and look at this thing, and it's not your area of expertise, but there's something about it that just seems to click together for you. It seems very logical. Yes. It is like an automated recorded message. So this thing has been sent out to deliver this recorded message to anyone and anything that it bumps into that triggers this message. Um, and as you've heard, this message begins again, which I do not have written down. I should have had written down, but I didn't. But it is a message requesting help from someone who is trapped. Yes. Um, One moment, Graham. Mm-hmm. Of course you can. Yeah. Cool. It still looks patched together, so it's not dented, but it's not shiny and put together. Yes. Um. So Talion, uh, Alithia again. You might not recognise the name. I'm going to say that I know Graham won't recognise the name, but Tom should recognise the name, and maybe David would recognise the name. Yes, I'm going to give Tom an advantage. Ah, mean. Look at. Don't need it. Don't need it. There are books out there, but I don't think you have it. Let me just. No, I don't believe so. Um, I've got so. Oh, Italian. Mm. I'm just looking through all the books here. It's like Hooting for Beginners. It's not that one. That's the chappie. Yes. Um, where do I save this shit? That's not there. I do have this somewhere. Ah, I think it may have just been. I didn't write it. I think it was a general comment that it is. It was in this session. That's the chappie. So when you were in the Spire, there was a book that was found. It was a rough prototype of technical sketches and research for an advanced mechanical man. Intricate designs suggest the maker had impressive scientific knowledge. Signed as Dangnar Oram and Talion Brightmoon. I made a slight change to one of those names. So you know, Tom, that this voice is someone who worked with your creator. I think you have a memory of them, but they were not there for the entirety of your memory. So they were involved in early research, but maybe not in your entire creation, and certainly not in the life that you led and remember. Yes. but from this book that you have read, that this person and your creator worked on some really early prototypes. It's some advanced stuff, but then obviously your creator went on and did more, building on that research. Huh? I mean, potentially. Oh yes, let's no. Yes. So you have been um, you've received a recorded message asking for assistance. Hmm. Cool. David, you're the one who initially picked the book up. Um, would that have stuck in your memory at all? I mean, you don't. I mean, if you want to roll for it, you can. But I'm quite happy that knowing your character, would you just gone, mechanics, Tom, or would you have flicked through it and been curious? Hmm. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you whether this triggers anything in your memory hearing this name on a recorded message. And Alithia, I don't think you saw the book, whether that's just from Craig's notes or Alithia's memory. Hmm. That's the chappy. Oh, look at this. It's all coming together. I told you, didn't I? Okay, so, yes. So you have a request for help. And it, yep, yep. It's, of course you can. Few depths. Yeah. It's quite adorable the more you look at it. It's got one wheel that's slightly bigger than the other, so it's a little bit lopsided as it squeaks away. It was kind of it looks like it was constructed in haste. It has. Yeah. If you want to, but yeah, we cool. Okay. Amazing. Um so where this occurs on the map is you've left Brel and you're now heading towards Sonora, which is the next place. So I will move you on to the next map. I've noticed we're coming up on time, so I'm going to move you onto the map, but we're not going to kick anything off yet. Just going to. Oh, mm, hang on, hang on. Yeah, cool. And I'll give those two. Just because you had one, you. Well, we rolled to see if they were useful books or not, and those ones weren't. Why cannot I? Can you see the new map? There we go. Awesome. Can you refresh the screen? Mine had a moment. Huh? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Yes. My apologies. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this on you to see what's going on and describe the situation. But I will be finishing in a minute. So, yes, you arrive on the outskirts of this place called Sonora. You follow this little robot up to a tower. And this is a one, two, three-story tower. Um, Around it, it's backed onto some hills surrounded by lush trees and bushes and piles of junk. There are piles of scrap and cogs and just metal as well as bushes. It's almost like it's part of the nature around it. Patrolling around this area are clockwork automatons pacing backwards and forwards. They've not seen you, but they are obviously on guard patrol. And that's where I will finish. Cool. Right. Thank you very much, as always. I made it through. I made it through with my voice intact.